What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Buildit video. We are going to go ahead and do the update on the latest side pass, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips for this round of the contest. Okay, if you're somebody who's playing competitively, not for the pass. If you're playing for the pass, you need to watch my video from yesterday. If you're playing competitively, though, there are a couple of things that you need to know about the design challenge task. And that is, let's see here. So, okay, last week what was happening was people were experiencing this bug where they would start the voting task and then they would complete, you know, the 5 votes or whatever, and the assignment would only count it as 1 vote. So it wasn't that you couldn't vote 5 times, it's that the game just wasn't counting the 5 times that you were voting. It was only counting it as 1 vote. Now, we are unaware of if that bug has been fixed yet because we're unable to vote for several days. I think that this is really shitty of EA to put these tasks in our list when they're 2.5 days away. Now, at least with like war and stuff, it's like you can go find a club, you can try the best that you can to, you know, prepare for it. You can sometimes get some of those things done with the monster, you know, stuff like that. But this design crap that they got going on is, they need to fix it because this is ridiculous. So if you're somebody who has it in your task list for 2,000 points or higher, you may need to cancel it. Now, not necessarily just yet, but you may need to cancel it because of the fact that it's holding that 2K placement and it's several days away, plus we don't know if that bug has been fixed. For all we know, you start it, you try to do the task, and then you end up in a situation where you're unable to complete it anyway, and it ends up becoming a cancellation. So watch and see maybe if you're on any Reddit forums or any Facebook groups when the voting takes place. If I have it in my list, I will update you guys for sure. Let me see. I don't think I have it in my list. Yeah, I don't have it in my list now, but if I do get it in my list, I will for sure double check and see if the bug is fixed for you guys. So watch for that video, but as many of you know, the voting won't be open for several days because, I mean, if I remember right, the challenge starts in 1 day and 18 hours, and then we have like, what, 2 days? And then voting begins? So it's going to be right at the end of the contest when you're going to be able to do those assignments. That's pretty shitty of them, you know, because that 2K placement being held for that long could end up causing you a hell of a lot more than the 2K in points, right? So if it's blocking so much from happening for that many assignments, it's worse than just canceling the damn thing. Okay, so let's move on to the new side pass promotion thing that popped up, or should have popped up on your screen. Now, I got this. I don't know how many of you guys received it, as EA, you know, likes to do shit like that. But you all should have received the St. Patrick's Day bundle for $5.99. That is a 2x eco power plant, 150 cash, 5,000 coins, and 200 pink plum bob points. This is a ripoff, okay? This is an absolute spit to the face. First off, these power plants are stupid. They're ugly. They are just dumb all the way around. The 150 cash for $5.99 is a joke. The 5,000 coins is laughable. I don't even know what the hell they're thinking there. And the 200 pink plum bob points, if you look, you can spend $4.99, get 200 pink plum bob points, an extra 100 cash on top of what they were going to give you, and just say, screw the damn power plant, save the couple bucks. That's if you were going to buy, you know, something like that. I don't recommend buying the St. Patrick's Day bundle. It's, to me, I don't even know what that has to do with St. Patrick's Day. Like, they didn't give us anything good? Are you serious? Not even a damn Lucky Charm? Like, come on, man. Just, that bundle, when it popped up on my screen, was a major eye. My eyes rolled so hard, dude, they hurt. Like, that's how stupid that was. Okay, let's see what this email has to say. if it lets me open it. Okay, so it's telling me about the side pass. This side pass here, let's see how we're going to be able to get the stuff here. It says, earn event points to unlock valuable rewards. Event points can be earned by completing contest HQ tasks, upgrading residential buildings, and various purchases throughout the game. So, for those of you who were wondering, when you click on your contest to mayors thing, you'll see the pink Plum Bob points here. The ones that are upgrades will be 5 points. The reason for that is because you get Plum Bob points when you do your upgrades. That's why those ones are lower, in case you were wondering. Okay, so if you were looking to purchase the pink points, what is the best option for that? Well, first off, we know the St. Patrick's Day bundle is not. Okay, so let's go to the VU Pass. Okay. So come on, seriously. Hurry up. We had an accidental war get started, so we have to deal with that. Okay. So when you go to your VU Pass here, you get 200 for the $5.99 and you get the first tier of the pass. Now, if you're a war player, or wait, no, sorry. For $2.99, you get the 100, okay? Which isn't terrible if you're somebody who buys the VU Pass anyway. Personally, I think it's a little ridiculous that they only allow the pass to be good for, 5 days or whatever. So, like, the temp storage, it's only good for a couple of days. It seems like a major ripoff. Now, if the temp storage was maybe a little higher and went on for a little, longer, I could see how the $2.99 might be beneficial. To me, I don't understand what the hell they were thinking when they started this VU Pass thing here. It, to me, is such a ripoff because even if you are a war player, you don't get every tier. You have to pay, and to think that that's somewhere around $20, every week, and you have to work for it. It's not like, you just get it. You have to work for it. It's a total ripoff. Who would spend $80 a month on this game to blow it up? I mean, seriously, come on. Okay, so let's go back and go through this pass here. You get the 3,000 coins, and you get the 5 silver tokens, which is good for you lower level players. If you are somebody who has not leveled up because you, for whatever reason, think that you're going to get more rares by staying a low level, you need to level up and get all of your stuff going here so that you can start to benefit your game. The Tokyo Town Gate Park is available in your menu for purchase. It costs, I believe, 25 or 38,000 coins, something like that. But, okay, fine, cool, whoop-de-doo. We get a Tokyo Town Gate. 5 gold keys. You guys can hold off on collecting these for your pass, but make sure that by the end of this pass that you've collected everything within the pass. Otherwise, they may not add it to your inventory. The storage, you get 3 times storage, and then you get the hot spring building, which is, I do like the hot spring building. You don't need a road to place it. It actually looks really cool. The regional simoleons, okay, cool. That's like 2 trees. Hang on just a second, you guys. Okay, so the next thing here is the platinum keys and the cash. The platinum keys and cash is just whatever. But the last thing, this is the thing that I thought was actually kind of cool. It is a 50% pop boost, but I do like the park because I have a place that I want to put it. And I'm always excited for the landscape type stuff. The trees, the water, the animals, things like that. Or just in general, like castles, bigger landmarks. It would be cool if they put out better casinos, better entertainment type buildings, maybe some really badass roller coasters, or maybe do like a carnival type thing with rides like they did before. Um, I think that they need to make a comeback for sure, you know, with the better buildings and stuff. But these really tiny ones with the deep, like, dude, look at this big ass building, right? This koala thing, and you can't even look at that, dude. You can't even see it. You need a magnifying glass to realize that there's even a koala on the tree. You know, even if you play on like a tablet or a computer, like, come on, man, that's just ridiculous. I mean, this thing here was awesome. Do you know how many people would love to have that? Like, do you know how many people would buy that for $5.99? But here they give us some St. Patrick's Day bundle. Are you kidding me right now? What the hell is that? Here, have an eco power plant. It's not only ugly, it's oddly shaped, but now you're going to pay cash for it. I just don't understand. I do not understand why it's so hard for them to realize, like, hey, if you're really about making that money, why are you so damn bad at it? You know, like, if people are willing to pay for this garbage and still play this game, well, can you imagine how much more money you would make if you, I don't know, like, made it more pleasurable for the consumer? Better for the consumer? I mean, like, just these lantern type buildings. So many people really like this type of thing, you know? And, or the deltas and the waterfalls, the jaguar, they had like a mountain lion thing that went on the mountainside, you know, stuff like that. And then they give us garbage. They give us total trash. Like, okay, this one was okay, you know, but something like this. Why not do something better? You know, like, I'm never going to stop complaining about the fact that they've went way down the shitter when it comes to the buildings or whatever. But anyways, that's the new side pass. The only thing, like I said, that I was kind of like, whoa, that's cool, is the very last park. But again, nothing, you know, super great in there. But that's about it. So for those of you who are wondering, I started designing my capital again. I'm trying to fix this top, like, left corner here because it's just a mess. But I decided I was going to put this thing, you know, here for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there or not. I was going to, originally I had cleared this area out for the kangaroo park, but it didn't match the terrain at all for my city. It stood way out. So I decided to put that on the cactus map. Now, this area here, I haven't decided if I want to keep this castle, like, up here, or if I wanted to put it down here where this shop is. I'm kind of waiting to see if we get anything, you know, halfway decent or better. I do think that, like, this area here, I redid, you know, a couple of things over here, and I added the castle that I got from the Design Challenge Pass. Got to figure out what I'm going to put here. I was doing like a Valentine's Day type display, and then over here I put the Swan Lake, which I'm not sure quite how it ended up turned like that. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in the middle of the Heart Lake or not, but to me it just always felt like the Heart Lake was a little too empty. The Cupid guy I had up here, I moved him down here and I put the heart bush here. And now I'm trying to figure out where, like, what to replace this with, because that's where that was. But I ended up thinking, like, okay, I might actually redo this top corner here. But one of the things that I was trying to decide is if I want to make a winter section on my capital map, like do all frosty trees with all the winter stuff on, like, one corner of the map. I don't know yet if I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to say screw it and keep all that stuff for my frosty map. The problem I have with the frosty map is, like, yeah, sure, it looks cool, but when you put the stuff in the snowy side, it almost, like, covers everything from being visible, if that makes sense. Like, sure, it looks nice, but then at the same time, it almost looks like you can't really see anything because it has this like white blanket of stuff over it, you know? And you miss a lot of the detail. So I ended up moving a ton of the stuff from my Frosty map. Like, for example, see what I'm saying? You know, like with the certain things it looks okay, but like with other stuff, it's almost like it blends a little too much. For example, like this, you can barely even tell it's there. It would look better on a different map, I think. And then you put like, let's say, this thing down, you know? Like, to me, it almost looks like it's not even there, versus if you were to place it. Jesus, do I really not have any space? You know, you place it out. Oh, now I'm on the sunny side. Okay. Or, you guys, I have not had my coffee yet. The snowy side. You know, I mean, you know what the damn thing looks like, but you get my point. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is. I mean, at least when it's, like, out there, you can kind of fucking see it, right? I'm not a big fan of the Frosty style homes. I haven't decided what to do on my my Green Valley map, but with this map, the only thing that I had in mind was to do like deltas along each side and then have water that kind of flowed from, you know, each side of the beach or whatever. But as far as like what to do in terms of like a design, I have absolutely no clue what I want to do on this map. And I think a lot of it is because I do like the Green Valley style buildings, the homes and things like that. I think it's also because this map is just really generic to me. Maybe that's why I haven't messed with it yet. But the shapes of the maps have a lot to do with it. Like the cactus map, I like the fact that it's just wide open, you know. The sunny map is one of my favorites because, you know, it's in sections and the beach and stuff, it just looks really nice. But like, I think with the cactus map, they should have given us a mountainside at the very least. You know, it seems like there's just something missing, if that makes sense. But like on this map, I haven't decided what I want to do here. I started with a heart design, which I don't know if I like. I mean, I do like it, but I just don't know if it fits this particular map yet. Then I thought, well, I was gonna do like, how do I explain this? I was gonna like put all the houses kind of going like around the map, kind of like they are now, but obviously in a better layout. And then have like, you know, the water and the actual like town or whatever within the middle of the map. Or I was going to go vice versa and put all the homes in, you know, the center and then kind of work everything around it. But the problem is I have so many damn homes on this map, so unless I want to bulldoze like half my work, which I'm not really inclined to do just yet, because once I do that I can't undo it. I'd have to rebuild everything. But what I thought about was like, okay, well, what if I went ahead and did like a big peace sign, you know, at the top, and then put everything around it. But I don't know if I want to do that either. Or I thought about, well, maybe I'll do it in sections, like, okay, have like a brick of homes in one area and then another area and another area. But the problem that I'm facing is that I don't have maxes on these maps, right? So I have to have the police, health, and fire and the regional coverage, which, if you look very closely, it takes up a lot of the map. What is that noise? Damn, that's driving me nuts. Hang on. Okay. Alright, so that pretty much kind of sums up like what I got going on. I have no idea what I want to do with all this stuff. Like, I started a little bit on each map, and part of the problem that I'm running into is that I'm never satisfied 100% with my layout, you know, so I put together something and then I tear it apart and then I put together something else and then tear it apart, and it's a mess. But like this area here, you know, I like what I did here, but then I like, but I want to try something else. So what I'm thinking what I might do is put together a layout, and then I'll do like a video walkthrough, take some screenshots or whatever, and then tear it apart and do something else. And that way it'll keep me busy, and then I don't have to be like, but this would look so much better, you know? I'd be able to do a layout and snap it together. And that, like I said, I think that that's what I might start doing, is putting together like a design playlist of just designs I've made and then restart and then, you know, so forth. I'll leave my capital the way that it is, but on all the regional maps I'll just do so many designs in a month or something is what I'll try to do. So if there's a lot of you guys out there that need design ideas or whatever, that is something I'm probably going to start doing on the channel, so watch for that. But I think it'll help with the, well, this doesn't look good, that looks good kind of thing, because what it really comes down to is, do I want it like this forever, you know? And how would this look if I used, let's say, a building that I have on my capital over here for the time being temporarily, just to make the design, do the video, and then put everything back. That I would be cool with. Because a lot of the stuff on my capital is really badass, but I don't want to leave it, you know, on my regional. I'd rather have it on my capital. Alright, so those of you guys who are looking for design ideas or help, you can always hit me up on Facebook. I'm not doing or adding any more people into the comm training course right now, but my videos have plenty of information to where you guys should be able to get that pretty well understood from just the videos alone, right? Alright, you guys, good luck.